It started with an oar, a boat, and a dream.
This is something I've been working for most of my adult life.
And now that dream has turned into reality.
It's emotional and it's amazing, and I'm just trying to savor every minute of it.
Molly Bruggeman, Dayton native and Chaminade Julienne Hall of Fame rower, doesn't ever forget her roots.
My first time stepping foot in a boathouse was in Dayton, Ohio. I was pretty bad at all other sports. And I didn't love it right away, actually, but I soon, found a core group of friends and a love for the sport. It all started in Dayton.
Molly, one of 4 children, grew up in a family of extraordinary athletes.
My dad will say the same thing. He loves telling the story of oh, if you asked me.
Which one of your kids do you think was going to be the star?
An Olympian.
Olympian, yeah. I said, well, if you told me it was Molly back then, I was like, no way.
When she found rowing, it was her sport.
Yeah, it was a match.
Yeah, it really was.
From the Great Miami River to the banks of the St. Joseph at the University of Notre Dame, the Vers-sur-Marne in Paris is the next destination, competing in the women's 8 for Team USA.
Rowing, it really is the ultimate team sport. You're trying your best to morph into one. That's the only way you get across the line first.
Bruggeman brings extensive international experience, a world championship from 2023, and a chip on her shoulder after being a spare at the 2020 Games in Tokyo.
I think at that point she thought about stopping.
But Molly got back in the boat and became an Olympian for the first time ever.
My parents, they have been supporting this crazy dream of mine since I graduated college, and they have been cheering me on the whole way.
Everybody's just so proud of her. I mean, because they know how hard she's worked to get to this point.
She's successful beyond what we expected, and she's still good old Molly. You wouldn't know she's a star by any means.
And now the little girl from the Miami Valley will wear the red, white, and blue as she rows for the gold.
I think to represent not only Dayton, but the whole country, I think it would be fantastic. Let's bring home the gold.
It's pretty amazing, honestly, to see where I am today and to know that growing up rowing on the Great Miami River, that's where it started, to represent my country on this level. We're there to execute what we know we can do. And if that all comes to fruition, I think we're going to be chasing some medals.
For 2 Sports, I'm Joey DeBerardino.